All right, we got this car, and it's traveling with a speed of 38 meters per second, and it skids on concrete. It skids on concrete. The question is, how far does it go? Distance. And we know that the mu of the kinetic friction is 0.20. Okay? So the question is, how far does it go? Now remember, our main equation is the force of friction is equal to mu times the normal force. All right, so the normal force, since it's on flat ground, will be the opposite of the weight. Now the thing I think that people struggle with on this question is like, how do I know what the weight is if I don't know the mass of the car? Well, it turns out that the mass of the car will eventually cancel out. But what I find is easy is to make up a number. So make up a number and assume the mass. A car, let's say it's 1,000 kilograms. The 1,000 is going to eventually cancel out, but that's going to make your life easier. So once you know that, then you can find, it's 1,000 times 9.8, right? Because this is on a horizontal surface. So once you know that, that is your normal force. You know mu, it's 0.2, 0.2. And then I can find the frictional force. Because then once I know the frictional force, that's equal to the mass times the acceleration. And guess what? There's the mass. The 1,000 is going to cancel off, and you can find what A is. All right, now why do I know A? I want to find how far it goes, because I'm going to use kinematics equations to solve this problem. Because if you think back here, we've got V1, we know to be 38 meters per second. We know V2, he wants to stop, is 0. We know the acceleration from here, right? And from there, we can solve the equation to solve for distance. We don't have time. So if we recall, this will be in my class, we call it equation 3. V2 squared equals V1 squared plus 2 times A times delta x. We know V1, we know V2, we know A. Again, we have to do this math to get there, and this is what you're solving for.